Good afternoon, everybody. It's Jed Joling with eXp Realty. Today is Monday, June 12th, and I've got a Southern Oregon market update for you. So first we'll jump into the statistics here for our Jackson and Josephine counties. Today we have 1,071 active single-family residential listings on the market. This past week we had 121 new listings hit the market, 89 went pending, 70 closed, and 26 off the market due to expired or canceled listing contracts. So if we take those numbers, compare them to our 4-week averages, right now we're 9 under the 4-week average for that new listing count. We're 14 and a quarter under the 4-week average for that pending count, and we're 5.5 under the 4-week average for that closed count. And comparing them to this same week last year, we're down almost 20% on the new listing count for the week, down almost 19% on the new listing or on the pending listing count for the week, and down almost 40% on the closed count for this same week. Out of the new listings that we had, the 121 new listings, 10 of those have already gone pending, so that's a little over 8%. In relation to our active listing count the same time last year, we're actually a little bit under. We were at 1,088 a year ago today, and we're at 1,071 right now. So all in all, this week puts us at 3.5 months of inventory. The 4-week average puts us at 3.3 months of inventory. Our inventory from May came out averaging at 3.2 months of inventory. And if we look at our statistics for May, our year over year sold residential was down 34.2%. So we've been seeing that consistently throughout the last few months that we have been down year over year. Obviously some things have changed in the market. Things are not selling as fast or as much. Our 30-year fixed conventional national average mortgage rate right now today is at 6.97%, so just a tick under 7%. And our 30-year national average fixed FHA rate is at 6.6% today. A year ago, we saw that 30-year fixed conventional at 6.18%, and our FHA 30-year fixed at 5.75%. So now we've been in the sixes for over a year. And of course it's fluctuated. It's gone up into the sevens, it dipped down into the high fives for a minute and came back up. But we have been riding in that 6% range for the better part of a year now. So I've been asked by several people, that either are interested in the market or interested in my analysis or just, looking to buy, and they're going, how are people buying with these high interest rates? And it really comes down to a few things. Obviously consistent work history, and of course you've got to make money, but a lot of it comes down to prioritizing your financials. A lot of people have new cars, big payments, student loans, other debt, and if you're able to prioritize and knock all that out prior to buying a house, it's definitely going to help on your debt to income ratio when you go to buy a house, because buying a house at a 6 or 7% rate is a lot harder than buying a house at a 2.5 to 3% interest rate like it was a couple of years ago. So it's just more of a prioritizing the financials, knocking out some loans maybe prior to getting pre-approved for a mortgage, so that you are able to afford that $400,000 or $500,000 or whatever it is house when you go to do it. We saw a little less activity this past week than I was expecting, but I think, and now I'm thinking about it, I think that's due to the graduations that we had in the Valley, and a lot of celebrations for that, grad parties. That probably took a lot of people kind of out of the running, just at least for the weekend while things were busy. So activity should pick back up here in the next couple of weeks, is what I would expect to see now that kids are getting out of school. Families are now looking to make a move before the end of summer and beat that timeline going back into school. I have a new small commercial property here in Rogue River. If anyone that's interested, it'd make a great place for like a small business, service company, auto shop. It's got a 2,000 square foot 3-bay shop on the property, as well as a 735 square foot house, 1 bedroom, that could be easily used as an office building as well. Paved parking lot. It's just under an acre, and just on the outskirts of the city of Rogue River, so close to I-5, and make up a great spot for a business there. That's all I've got for this week. So everybody enjoy the wonderful weather we're having, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you.